Did put up a good fight actually.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a poaching incident this morning, didn't we? There was a boat that appeared out of the mist.
I was in the land of Nod.
Yeah, you still look like you got the old cushion marks on your side of your face.
Oh dear.
At 35 acres, it's a daunting prospect, but they'll all know that somewhere out there the rewards lie in wait, and for each and every one of them a potential PB is a possibility. So often with lakes of this size, anglers head for the centre, when it's sometimes the margins where there's just as much chance of catching. Gigantica is a very deep lake, between 18 and 25 feet, so will take substantial time to warm up after the winter period. Experience has taught that finding a good spot to put bait on and to continually trickle it in seems to pay dividends. After all, the anglers have almost a week. There's no need to rush at this stage.
Right, we're on the lake adjacent to a Gigantica, just across the road there. After dinner, we come over here. They all went back over there. They didn't know where we was going, all the other members of the team. It was quite funny. Didn't know where we was going really. We sort of drove round, but we could hear them. And the further we walked round and drove round, we was getting nearer to them, and they was in front of us. And as we was setting up, all the time, bang, 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 going. And I just put solid bags on with the sail tipped off, a bit of pineapple pop up, and just bits and pieces so they see it. It's still very deep. Didn't even get a marker on it. You couldn't see it last night anyway. Rob had one. Don't know how big it is yet. We haven't weighed it. It's not massive. It's not even 20 pound. He's had one. We're off the mark. We don't know if anyone's caught anything across the road. So it's 8 o'clock now. So 9 o'clock with a time advance. So breakfast is at 9:30. So we're really in a minute go over there, have a wander. But then we get a sort of plan for the day. Apparently yesterday was on the top here, and today's going to be even hotter. And it's the end of March and it's really hot already. It's going to be a lovely week, but maybe a bit hard for fishing. So, but we'll give it a good shot and see how we get on really. But we wanted to get £100, £200 in front of everyone else, and we'll go from there.
There's fish in the edge. There's fish in front. It's the waiting game now.
You were giving them a chance last night.
We see fish a little bit out of your range.
Yes, yeah. There's been a few in my range as well.
Yeah, in our range also.
I see you lining them up.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a poaching incident this morning, didn't we? Yeah. There was a boat that appeared out of the mist in front of our swim, at about 120 yards in front.
Which, in all fairness, it's 120 yards off this bank.
True, yes. It was kind of at the outer limit of our boundary on this bank. But I think it was kind of more in front of us than it looked in front of them.
But it's still got Peter on a wind-up anyway.
It did, yeah. He wasn't very happy at all. There was a few choice words coming across the water.
Some F's and buts going on there, I think.
I think so, yeah. But hey ho.
In fact, if you look round there, there's this big cloud of smoke and steam coming out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's the mist or Peter.
Yeah, we ought to put one even longer now, right across him now. Chuck one right out in the middle of his swim now. You're capable of that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
15.8.
15.7.
No.
15.10. 15 and a half we'll go, shall we?
Not the biggest fish, but 15.5 pounds, more than welcome.
Would you have that
off
on?
The mark. They come on a little solid bag with some sail, chopped sail, little sail tip with a little bit of colour.
Yeah.
All in the bag. That was it, just literally out response pellet and hinders mini combo.
Yeah.
Just usual thing really, just a little package.
Sort of in the dark, wasn't it? We were just chucking them out.
Yeah,
And
just literally feeling for a drop. And just that, like I say, rattled off at sort of 3:45 this morning.
yeah, looks like a malfish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just full of beans
Long
and
lean, innit?
yeah.
Did put up a good fight actually. I thought it was better fish, to be honest.
Well, we're playing them in 15 foot of water, aren't we? Really?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, well happy with that.
First one on the board, Rob.
Yeah.
Going back to his watery home.
He's very blue, clear watery home. Look at that.
Go on.
Bionic male. Right, where's my prize?
There we go, son. Put that on.
See if we can wear it all week.
What's that cartoon? Where's Wally?
Deputy dog, isn't it?
How's it going? We're quite happy actually.
Yeah.
We've had a nice night's sleep, but we've seen fish in our bit of the lake at short range as well as at silly long range. So at least we're somewhere near them. Whether we can catch them or not is a different story, but we're going to keep trying. I'm actually looking forward to the cake van at 10 o'clock. That'll be the highlight of the day so far. Speak of the devil, here he is.
Here we come.
Ooh.
Didn't mean it, Rob, I love you.
Morning, Hutch. How are you? All right?
Good, suffering mate with my leg, but not much sleep. But it's so I'm just putting my strap on.
Ooh. That's what you get for trying to mount Mars, isn't it?
He enjoyed it though, mate. Trust me. He's only human.
So this was our plan: get some bait out there, and hopefully the fish might drift in there. Feel confident, and then we can nick a few at the
But
start.
what we will do, we will bait up again in our swims
this afternoon before
again
dinner.
today.
Yeah,
Put another 5 kilo out or whatever.
yeah.
Which sounds a lot of bait, but it's very random baiting.
And it's 20 mil baits, so you don't
20
get a lot.
you don't get a lot
for
for
10,
20
for
baits,
10
do you?
kilos, do you? So,
All right, it was about 10 o'clock last night I started.
Like, you start putting a show on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was right through till about an hour after first light, and then it's just gone
I
quiet
had
again.
one good fish in front of me, didn't I?
Yeah.
And it's very close, probably 20 metres. But it's sheer drop, it's straight in the edge. It's very
similar
sort
to
of-
this. Similar to this.
sort of copies this really.
Just finished breakfast, about to get the rods out. You already have your rods out, baited up. I'm going to put my 2 rods out, just flat clip setup, some tungsten tubing, and a combi rig with just a 3-bait stringer, just for anti-tangle, and to get the distance. And yeah, let's pack it out.
So whilst on the main lake the majority of anglers were still awaiting their first bite, over on the road lake, Mr Marsh and Mr Merritt were buoyed by their early success and were looking to build on their lead. The correct bait was going to be important this week, whatever lake you fished on.
Right, we just got back from breakfast. What I'm going to do now is mix some pellet up, boilies, or a mixture of like what we use is like a Hinders pellet, ellipse pellet, mainline pellet. It's just all a mixture, no uniform to it. Big ones, small ones, 2 mils, right up to large ellipse pellets really. We're going to have whole and broken down cell boilies in it, not crushed up in the crusher. I just think it's too deep for that. If I was going to do that, I'd put stick nicks on, which I might do as well as on the hook link to aid in the anti-tangle sort of theory behind things. But all I can do, as you can see, breaking them in 2s and 3s, the boilies, so they're still quite whole. Just a real mixture in here, whole boilies, chopped boilies, some of this oil, like a fishy oil. It's not very thick, it's quite thin. Oh, it's still quite cold, so you know, I've tried it in the edge and it does disperse all right, so that's fine.
Situations like this are where Rob and Lee really come into their own. Highly stocked venues where it's more about catching numbers of carp, match tactics almost, is where they excel. And they both got to work with the spom, topping up their spots in an attempt to get the carp competing for the food. The pair themselves have been competing at a national level for a number of years and normally do well in any match type situation. They pride themselves on being prepared for anything, and will change their tactics at the drop of a hat if they feel doing so will have a positive effect on their fishing. Although these free spirit matches are always good-humoured, there's naturally an element of healthy competition. And with Rob and Lee taking an early lead, the anglers on the main lake decide to send Special Agent 006.5 in to check out the tactics they're using.
One of the big fish is maybe 35 kilogram.
Where?
In the lake.
The biggest in here is, well, in here?
Yeah, now
over, over 80 pound, yeah. English pound.
Yeah. On the moment, I think the one in this period is 35.
Yeah, there's 3 that could go.
Yeah.
3 that are over 30 kilograms.
Yeah, but the one is over 35 kilograms.
Yeah. Big fish.
Nice.
Common or mirror?
Mirror.
Mirrors.
Big fish.
Nice when we catch that.
They're all good? Which one is that?
Jacko the
Is that?
Yeah.
No, it's me. It's you. It's rock The ever faithful iPhone did it again.
What you got?
Got a whole selection of them for suit every situation.
Deliverance and that.
And all this time beneath the stare of lightning, there are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't have. 'Cause baby, I wanna be the one that saves me. But after all, you're my wonderwall. Thank you, gigantic. I love you. Good night. Good night.
Right, I just played a practical joke on Lee. I just sneaked up to him while he was asleep and put on the old iPhone app, and he's really grumpy when he got up, and he just calling me all the names under the sun, and the rod rips off, really. Fighting well, isn't it?
Deep water on it. I was in the land of Nod.
Yeah, you still look like you got the old put cushion marks on your side of your face.
Oh dear.
Giving him a right tussle. This fish is fighting well. Here it is though. There it was. Amazing watching them fight in this clear water, mate, isn't it?
Another one.
Go on then, mate, get her in that net.
What?
Yeah, go on. Good boy, well done. What are you going to say about that then, boy?
Lovely evening.
Yeah. And I think that might even take the old orange out away from me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
About £18.
From me to you, you to me.
To me, the Chuckle Brothers.
£19 through. £19 through 2.
2?
3.
3?
No, say 2 because it's bouncing.
2?
£19 2. Well done, mate. What'd you catch it on, mate?
On a cell. A little bit of orange. Tip of a little bit of orange pop up.
Yeah.
Tiny little bit of pop up. Just to give it a bit of a sight, really.
Orange seems to be the colour. That's the 2 fish we've had. It's both on orange.
Was your one on orange and all?
Yeah, yeah. Just shows you it might be the colour.
Absolutely ripped away. Well, you was
Lovely,
there.
lovely scale patterns.
Just got woken up.
That was funny, wasn't it?
A Marcia.
I could hear him snoring, so I sneaked up behind his bivvy and put the old app on the phone for his old ATT alarms and proper got him. And oh yeah, Marlon here. Yeah, mate. There's your hat. Put that on.
Yeah, can't have the hat. Redoing this rod because while in the fight, it got picked up by the fish. This one was tipped by yellow, and the first 2 fish we've had have been tipped by orange. So
matches your hat.
It matches me hat.
So as a crescent moon rose over Gigantica, it was Rob and Lee that were the ones sleeping most soundly, whilst the main lake waited to do its first bite of the week. Still a long, long way to go though, and the lake awoke to another clear day.
She's ripping off.
I got this one in yet. Oh, that was unexpected.